history?
It's sort of like, I feel like it's like educational, I hope nobody gets mad, but I feel like it's educational in like the least way possible. Like the idea was to include as like some educational material, but also more important to make it a fun book and an entertaining book, but also, have that entertaining part, but also not have the educational part be like, oh, for the uninitiated, this is what happened, and just have like a chapter of background information. I actually tell the October crisis in a series of overhead projections, like in 5 overhead projections is the whole October crisis, so yeah, sure.
There's also a handy glossary at the back in case any of the kids reading this don't know who Nancy Drew or the Dead Kennedys are.
Yeah, exactly. There's it's an education not just about Canadian history, but about pop cultural history. So originally when I wrote it, there were a lot of references to stuff that like 12-year-olds won't necessarily know about, like they won't necessarily know who REO Speedwagon is, or even like Kodak. Like Kodak, does that? The kids know what Kodak, or Linda Blair. So as a compromise, the ECW, they're like, well, I don't know if they'll get this. I'm like, well, what if I include a glossary of what all these things are, and so if a kid's confused, they can go to the back and like. There's like a short paragraph that tells them who the Jetsons are.
I feel really bad for 12-year-olds.
I know, they don't know.
So one thing I was really disappointed about, it's for 12-year-olds, there's only one Taylor Swift reference in the whole book.
I know.
What do you have against Taylor Swift?
I have nothing against
Tall
Taylor
blondes in
Swift.
general.
Do you have anything against tall blondes? I think Cyril, a loyalist, is a tall blonde, isn't it? No, I mean, I tried to keep, because of October's character, I felt like she was the kind of student who would be into all this stuff that purposely because other people were not into it, which I mean, I feel like I was I was aware of all these things, but I was also trying to get into other stuff. And also I feel like, I know who Taylor Swift is, I know her songs, but I feel like if I try too hard to make her very much of the now, I feel like I figure it out. I feel like they have a really good radar for when you're kind of faking stuff. You're like, oh, we just got back from the Justin Bieber concert, and I think I saw Demi Lovato and stuff like that. And I feel like they really figured out that I was name dropping, so I just tried to keep it to like references I knew and were more comfortable with.
Okay, well, I think we have to wrap up shortly.
Okay, yeah.
So is there any last things you'd like to say to the audience other than to tell them to buy the book?
No, well, thank you so much, and I'm sorry I rambled on stage, but thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the book. Did I have anything else I wanted to say?
No, you didn't sign my book.
Okay.
There's no drawing in here.
Yeah, I will draw.
It.
Yeah, we'll sign. But yeah, that's it. I mean, if you have any questions, feel free to come. Do you want to ask them now?
Yeah, let's do audience questions now.
We can't see
you
at
see?
all.
Alright, we do this.
Shout.
Alright, ask Erin questions. Otherwise, we'll just go sign books. It's just not really bad.